It is the third week of an auto workers strike happening across the country. So far, around 25,000 United Auto Workers members have joined the picket lines at some point, asking for better pay and benefits. Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis are the automakers affected by these walkouts. As a result, mechanics here in Maine are keeping an eye out for the impacts the strikes could have on business and your next trip to get your car fixed. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. People in the industry say that hiccup could be right around the corner for us. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour reports.
When working on cars, understanding the ebbs and flows of industry prices comes with the territory.
We have seen a lot of ups and downs in the economy as well as in the auto repair industry.
For Al Certified Auto Repair in Augusta, owner Al Sutherland is starting to have conversations with his workers on the potential impacts the auto worker strikes may have on business.
If the strike goes on for too long, we're going to start to see some impact as far as the availability of what we classify as dealer parts, parts that come from the manufacturer directly.
The United Auto Workers Union are now striking in 20 states against parts distribution centers operated by General Motors, Stellantis, and Ford.
Right now, the impact is not dramatic.
But Sutherland says pretty soon, people may have a hard time getting their cars into the shop, both due to an oncoming shortage in parts and potential rise in prices.
In my introductory class, we're actually going to talk about how the price is set.
University of New England Associate Professor of Economics Oak McCoy agrees. He says a lack of inventory often causes consumers to become less responsive to a change in prices.
Essentially, what this does is it allows firms to then raise the price of those products. Right. And so we see these disruptions. We saw it during COVID. We're starting to see it again now.
With an already reduced inventory due to pandemic supply chain issues, folks may see this impact sooner than later. And recent inflation is not helping either.
If we see these disruptions to the supply chain as a result of the strike, it's just going to further compound some of those prices that we've seen rise.
Sutherland says oftentimes if dealer parts have high prices, they look to other independent manufacturers for parts. But with the strike growing, it could affect how long a car will be waiting for parts.
And as that trickles down to the vendors who actually start to manufacture those parts, that's when we could start to see an impact.
A rough ride for those dealing in the automotive industry. In Augusta, Caroline LaCour, News Center, Maine.